Hi guys, what is up? This is the second video of the Creating a Slack Bot with Golang series, and ideally you should be on api.slack.com. So referring back to our diagram, you should have created a Slack account and a workspace in your Slack account. Now you should be on api.slack.com. Now we'll create an app here. So let's go ahead and create an app. And here it'll ask me a question. Do I want to start it from scratch or an API or app manifest, right? From a template or from scratch. So I'll select scratch. Here I'll give it a name called testbot. You can give it any name and select the workspace. So we'll create the app. Now I have to select something called as a socket mode, right? So I have to go and find it and I have to enable the socket mode. So socket mode is the third option on the menu on the left. I'll go ahead and enable socket mode. So it's find this option and then enable it, right? Toggle. It's asking me to generate a token. So I'll call it the socket token. And I'll generate this. So I'll copy and paste it somewhere on my computer. You can do the same. All right. I'm just making sure if I have copied it. Yes, I've copied it. And now, since we have copied it, now what we'll do is we'll go to the event subscription option and switch it on as well. Let's go to the event subscriptions and let's enable it. So we can subscribe to bot events from here, or we can add them in our OAuth permission. So if you remember from my diagram, I had said that you can enable events and then you can add permissions from here, right? Or you can go to you can go to OAuth and permissions and start adding permissions from there. It's the same thing basically. So we'll start adding some scopes. Add a scope. We'll say app read, app mentions read. It'll say view message and content. Yes, channels history. Channels read, chat write, channels message. So not manage, sorry, should have been message actually. So let's select more. I am read and I am write. Yeah. So let's see, we needed channels message.mpim app mention message.im, I am read, I am write, chat write. All right, and channels. Let's see what all can we take from here. So this is the only part where which you might find boring, but don't worry. So mp I am read, no, I don't think we need that. Yeah, so this should be all right, but I think I still feel that there are some scopes that we're missing. So what I'll do is I'll go back to event subscriptions. I'll switch it on and save and subscribe to some bot events. Let's add some bot events like app mention. All right, and message.im and message.mpim. So I think those should be enough from what I think right now. Message. Don't worry if this part takes you long, because your bot wouldn't work properly if you have not given it the right permissions, right? So let's save our changes and let's go back in our OAuth and permissions and check if, yeah, so bot has all those token scopes. Perfect. All right. And so it seems fine. So just take a note again, in your OAuth and permissions, you need all these scopes. App mentions read, channels history, channels read, chat write, I am history, I am read, I am write, and MP I am history. You need all these. Okay. So you can take a note of this. Let me also just go through and see if I have missed anything. Send messages to customization avatar. This I'm not sure if we need this, but I think we can. So I'll show you an example where we'll need these the files read and files write also, where I'll show you how a chatbot can upload files to a channel. So, but we don't need that right now. If you make something about group direct messages, then I think, yeah, let's add mpim read also. Okay, just to be sure. and let's say MPIM write also. Okay, so MPIM write, read, MPIM history, IM write, IM read, IM history, chat write, all these scopes you need. All right, from what I think we'll require. I'll show you, because I'll show you multiple examples, right? So you'll need a lot of these scopes, and in your event subscriptions, just go and make sure if it's on, right? Sometimes Slack is not able to register your changes. And subscribe to bot events. Just make sure you have app mention, message.im, message.mpim, these three things at least. And let me also check again if I have left anything out. So, anything else that is important to us. Messages.groups. Yeah, let's add messages.groups. And it might look very random to you what I'm doing out here, but don't worry about it right now. Just try to copy what I'm doing. Just try to select all of these different channels or permissions that I'm selecting. All right, these are different events. I think for now everything looks all right to me. Group IM history changed. Yeah, so just make sure these are the 5 ones, right? App mention, message.in, IM, message.mpim, message.groups, message.channels. Save changes. All right, and now what we'll do is, so we have done this, we have saved the changes, we have gone to our OAuth and permissions. Now what we'll do is we'll have to copy the bot token in our OAuth and permissions. So let's go back to our OAuth and permissions. We should find something called as bot token. We can't see it because we have not installed it to our workspace yet. So let's install it to our workspace. All right. I know the scope permission and all those events took a little time, but it's okay. It will take you time as well. Make sure you select all the ones that I selected, right? So that your bot behaves as expected. Because sometimes what might happen is that you're trying to run your code and the code won't work, and it's actually because it's not subscribing to an event, or it doesn't have permission, OAuth permission for a particular authorization, right? So that can lead to a lot of problem, in the sense you won't be able to figure out what the issue is and why your code is not working. So just be sure you do those things, two things properly. And here what we'll do is we'll install it to our workspace now. So I'll say allow. So we have installed it to our workspace. Now, if I do any other change in my bot, I have to reinstall to my workspace. All right. So I'll just copy this. This is my bot user OAuth token, and I will save it somewhere safe. So that was my app token. This is my OAuth token, which starts with XOXB. Just make sure. And so now I think I'll take a pause, and in the next video we'll actually write the code for Golang, where we'll use both these tokens and we'll actually test out our bot. Thanks a lot for watching. If you want to stay updated about the next video when it comes out, do subscribe to this channel, and thank you.